Salutes, salutes, salutes. Welcome to the Real Big Fruit Podcast. I am your host, Big Fruit, better known as the Michael Jordan of recording. What's good, peoples? How y'all doing out there? Y'all see the title? My Story of Mark Cross, aka Miz, out of East New York. First and foremost, let me say this, right? When I tell these stories, man, understand that these stories come with a lot of nonsense. They come with a lot of bullshit. Real talk. You know what I'm saying? A lot come with controversy. Some people are controversial, like myself. Since I've been on YouTube, I've been controversial. But there are people who have situations that are controversial. And when stories are told about people who have checkered past or controversial issues, the people that really know these people, the people that really respect these people, they know what it is and they deal with these people on a certain level. It be these people that are YouTube subscribers, YouTube members on different platforms. They're basically computer geeks or trolls. And they take shit personal to the point where they be acting as if they know the people, they got relationships with the people, and they know what's going on. And that's never the case. They be commenting on situations they don't know nothing about, and it's just nasty. They don't know how to be informed, entertained, receive history, and accept it for what it is. They gotta comment, they gotta say stupid shit. Then when their comments get shot down, they want to become trolls. And speaking of trolls, your boy will be writing a fiction story. Yeah, non-fiction is real. Y'all already know how I'm giving it up with the based on true event stories. But I'm going to throw my hand in the pot with a fiction story. Yeah, I'm gonna give you a fiction story, a fiction tale, and I'm going to title it Troll, a social media drama. So y'all can stay tuned for that because I'm gonna give it to you with that. I'm gonna let my imagination run wild, and now I'm gonna write a story about these motherfucking trolls. But getting back to the trolls with this situation, they troll you when they don't like the fact that their comments got shot down or they're being ignored. They create fake pages on YouTube. They troll you, and it's really, 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 really bullshit that no one has time for, especially me. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, when it comes to Mark Cross got a controversial situation, and we're gonna get to that. But let's start with my story of Mark Cross. I met Mark Cross in 1995 in Green Haven Correctional Facility. In 1995, he was already banging, but he wasn't really banging. You know what I'm saying? Because it was a whole Brooklyn vibe in Green Haven in 95. That gang shit wasn't big in that jail, so his gang banging was more kept on the hush. He was strictly a Brooklyn nigga representing East New York, and he was the peoples. And when I met him in 95, his name was already ringing bells like 6 o'clock. And when I met him, it was 2 crosses in the jail. We had Big Cross and then Mark Cross. So when I saw Big Cross, I automatically, that's the nigga Mark Cross. It was like, nah, that's Big Cross. Big Cross, who the fuck is Mark Cross? Him. Once again, looks can be deceiving. He was a little hunchback dude, real quiet, wasn't one of those boisterous motherfucker. And I'm saying, damn, that's Mark Cross. And I done heard all the stories about Mark Cross in the late 80s, early 90s, coming up in East New York. His name was ringing bells. His gun was going off. He was taking everybody and anybody to war. He was getting to it. Like, I heard the stories. Rikers Island, he came to Rikers Island, early 90s, was one of the first dudes to blood in. And being that he was a heavy hitter, he was an OG off the rip. Yeah. He was an OG off the rip because of his rep. You know what I'm saying? He was a stand-up dude. He was thorough. He was a real one. He was an OG off the rip. You know what I'm saying? And when he came to Green Haven, the banging shit was on the low. We was doing our Brooklyn thing. And he was the people's, you know what I'm saying? And our history almost got blurred because they had an East New York, Brownsville crew that they was all hanging out with. My boy Brent, Rocky, Miz, Wayno, you know what I'm saying? That was my generation. Then you had the OGs, Smoke, Just God, you know what I'm saying? Swells, a bunch of them. but it was mostly Brownsville, East New York. Me and Email was pretty much the only bad stock cats. And Brent was my dude. Me and Brent was running around Green Haven, big dogging, booking niggas for smoke, acting a fool. Yeah, we agreed Brent was my guy. Now, Brent and Wayno knew each other from the street. They got into some argument shit about what they was going to do to each other in the street. It was laughing and joking at the first, but you know how shit get, man. Niggas started taking shit personal. Next thing you know, that shit led to us fisticuffs. Now, when it led to the fisticuffs, all right, I let a nigga fight, but at the end of the day, I'm like, yo, son, if you don't straight mollywop this nigga, drag this nigga, stomp a mud hole in this nigga, and it's he got one up or it didn't look good for you, you got to hit that nigga. That's how I give it up. You know what I'm saying? So when they shook out, I'm rocking with Brent. That's my guy. After the situation, I armed the nigga like, yo, yeah, fuck that, son, put that in. Niggas is like, yo, son, Fruit armed the nigga, told Brent to blow Wayno out. It was a big thing because Wayno was the people's. That East New York Brown shit, and Wayno was Miz, Mark Cross, dude. So now me and Mark Cross got to talk. And I'm like, yo, homie, listen, man, if I fucked with you and that shit would have happened, I would have armed you. Like, I don't know him like that. You know what I'm saying? I know Brent like that. I fuck with Brent. So we came to understanding. We left that shit alone, man. That was what? I want to say that was like 9/6 springtime. You know what I'm saying? Summertime came around. Everybody started getting voted out the jail. Niggas going left and right, roofing niggas to the moon. I went to the port, went to Wendy's, ended up in Attica. When I get to Attica 9/7, Miz is already there. He was in the snake pit. They was calling him Hellraiser now, but I don't recall us calling him Hellraiser in Green Haven. They was calling him Hellraiser. Niggas like, yo, the big homie Hellraiser, Mark Cross. I'm like, word. So I was in E block, laying low, playing football with the niggas over there, and they fucked around and brought Miz out the motherfucking snake pit and dropped him in E block. They didn't let him stay there too long though. He was on his keep lock shit. He was in the cell, keep lock. I went to the nigga window. Yo, what up, son? He's like, yo, son, I just came out the pit. Ooh, ah, ooh. Send me something to eat. Ooh. Yo, man, they moved that nigga so fast, I don't think he got them crackers. Word the mother. They moved Miz up out of here. Fast as a motherfucker. They moved him out of E block. So I ain't seen Miz since 9/7. Because when he left E block, Attica is real segregated. He was over there in Afghanistan, A block, hooting and hollering, gang banging, doing what he do. You know what I'm saying? They was over there big dogging for years and years and years. So Miz was holding that shit down, representing that gang shit for years. He wasn't the type of nigga to be getting in much beef because he was OG. But you know what I'm saying? As the legend has it, and the rumor and the alleged story is, he eventually got into the fisticuffs and the bang out with the homies. After rocking that gang shit for over 20 years as an OG, something went wrong, man. Something went wrong. Allegedly, some shit went down back in the late 80s in the PJs or in the hood in the East. A body drop. Niggas is accusing Miz of making a statement. You know what I'm saying? I don't like talking about shit that I don't really know and shit that I didn't read, but this is what is out there because it got violent to the point where Miz was banging with these niggas in the penitentiary, son. So it got to have some validity to it because why would the homie be banging with these niggas? You know what I'm saying? So I'm going to enlighten y'all on if you wondering why he banging with these niggas or if you wondering what the fuck went wrong, this is what went wrong, allegedly. Homies got their hands on some paperwork and they basically pushed the button on Miz. Now I'm gonna say this, right? One thing about these blood motherfuckers when I was in the penitentiary with the niggas, them niggas ain't got no problem flipping on each other. No problem flipping on each other. And it's been situations where they flipped on each other, hurt one another, and come to find out it shouldn't have happened. But them niggas chose, and then they flip on niggas who really be about it. And then that shit get crazy because the nigga be going all out. And Miz is one of them niggas you could add to the motherfucking list. Miz, Mark Cross, Tom Cross, Ralph Lowe, Mac Murder. Like you got some dudes that was one-man armies whenever it came to banging out with these blood niggas, son. And it came to the point where them niggas popped on Miz and Miz had to become one of them niggas. You know what I'm saying? And I'm hoping right now, today in 2024, that shit is dead and niggas can work on getting out of prison, son, because I heard that shit was real ugly. You know what I'm saying? real ugly. That shit got back to the streets. A lot of the OGs from the East, they was very upset. They was mad with Miz for banging in the first place. You understand what I'm saying? And they was mad that they homie got into that shit and they not in the penitentiary no more with the nigga to hold him down. So a lot of mixed feelings was about that shit. You know what I'm saying? So shout out to the boy Miz. You know what I'm saying? So he got to know he was a real one. I don't be jacking rumors. I ain't reading no paperwork, but dude said it's out there. So Miz got a situation he got to deal with. You know what I'm saying? I'm sorry he going through that. You know what I'm saying? But niggas tip my line like, yo, you gonna do a story about Miz. You know who I heard about it. I ain't gonna leave no rocks unturned. You know what I'm saying? That's the homie. I'm gonna do him right. But at the same time, you gotta respect the fact that I'm letting it be known what the fuck he experiencing right now in the prison. You know what I'm saying? So shout out to Mark Cross, aka Miz, the Hellraiser out of East New York. You know what I'm saying? His name still moved concrete back home in Brooklyn, East New York, yo. His name still moved concrete because when I post the advertisement for the story, he got love. And I had to post it twice because the first time I posted, I prolonged actually doing it. Then I posted it again yesterday and he got that same love. So it ain't just fruit. It ain't just fruit. Understand he still got some love out there, regardless of what was done, regardless of what was said, and regardless of any rumors. The man still got some love out here. And another thing, man, when it come to these situations, right? Yo, that nigga rap now. He ain't no good. Nah, son. These niggas still be who they are. They still be gangsters. They still be killers. They still be 730. They still be wild for the night. They still will put you in the trunk or leave you in the back exit. So don't be one of them foolish people shaking pom-poms, quick to, oh, yo, he a rat. Oh, yo, he a moot. Knowing you personally and you individually is not built for no smoke if that nigga just snap. That's just one to grow on, son. Don't do that. Because these dudes who y'all be doing that to, they still are who they are. They still will catch you in a dark alley and leave you. Like, you shouldn't play games with those guys. I'm telling you, you shouldn't play games with those guys. And like I said in the beginning, accept the story as entertainment, accept the story as information, and accept the story as history. Don't take it, stamp it on your chest, and act like you're living the life of the person who I'm talking about or the person he had a beef with. Don't do that. That's rhetoric. That's bullshit. That's nonsense. And it's not cool. It's not cool. Word to brother. Listen, I wanted to jump on here and give Mark Cross some love. You know what I'm saying? We live. It's a Saturday night. Your boy Big Fruit doing what he do. I'm running a little late. I got to get to the shindig. You know what I'm saying? The people's just waiting for me. You know what I'm saying? We doing some things tonight. We ain't got time for the nonsense. You know what I'm saying? So I'm going to get up out of here and go link up with the squad because we doing what we do. Listen, this is my story of Mark Cross, a.k.a. Miz out of East New York, the Hellraiser. If you know, you know. Late 80s, early 90s, East New York, Brooklyn. And I think they had the highest murder rate at the time. He was beating up the concrete. He was letting it blow. And he was taking niggas to war. His name was ringing bells. He was like the Gooch. Every PJs, every section at one time or another had a dude who was like the Gooch. And Miz, from the shit I was hearing, he was like the Gooch. He was at the Gooches. He was like the Gooch for a little minute. You know what I'm saying? Word to brother. And they booked him, and now they shoved him in the joint with an asshole for the time. That goes to show you he was like the Gooch for real. So shout out to Mark Cross, my guy. You know what I'm saying? Get your shit right, handle your business. If you got to straighten some shit out for somebody, do it. You know what I'm saying? If all this shit can be settled, do it. Word to mother. You's a real one, and niggas got love for you. Until next time, it's your boy Big Fruit doing what I do, and I'm back to my regular program. Until next time, salute. East New